can hear the sound, I can hear the beat. I can feel the bass, I can feel the heat. I can sing along, I can shout and scream. I can feel it taking over me. Ooh la la la, ooh la.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I posted. I know I had every intention of starting to document my reverse. There was a lot that happens. I have recorded a few times. I just have not uploaded it, and those clips are probably going to be trash. But if you're new here, my name is Claire. I am a certified nutritionist, certified personal trainer, bodybuilding coach, and a competitor myself. I compete in the NPC Wellness Division. I'm just in my off season right now, but I am about to start a cut. And I will explain that in a second. So I'm going to be starting a cut this coming week. I was going to be starting it today. However, I got the flu. So I was down bad for like a couple of days, and my coach wants me to be fully recovered before we go into the cut, which totally understand. I would do the same thing for my clients. So what has been going on in my life? First of all, I am on my way to go drop off my pup before I go and train clients. Today is a half training day. I did miss the first 2 days of the week with my clients, which I hate doing. But I couldn't get out of bed. So that was like a whole thing. Like Monday was like in a fever dream, like in and out of sleep. It's not super fun. But I digress. So competed September 14th. I cannot believe it has almost been 5 months since my show. But now, I put on a little bit more body fat than I wanted to. Okay. There were circumstances that truly I could not control. So I can't remember if I put up a video talking about it or not. So I planned on doing a second show, and I was, I think, 2 weeks into like my continued prep right after my show. And I was really wrestling with doing the second show because in my head, I was like, well, I still need more quad. I still need more glute. Like, I just don't feel like the time that we have is enough to deliver on that feedback. And as everybody knows that compete, show weekends are very expensive. Like bodybuilding, it is an amazing sport, but it is a hobby. Like, you don't get paid for it until you are pretty much at the pro level. Like, there's some influencers that compete and they get paid because of sponsorships, and there are some like amateurs that get paid because of sponsorships. But like, if you want to show as an amateur, like, you might get some supplements, like you might get a backpack, you'll get a trophy, like, or a medal or sword or whatever, but like, you don't get a check, right? Like, we don't get that really like money back. It's like the return on our investment is the experience of the prep and what we bring to show day, right? Like, and I'm not saying like the guess like the physique we bring to show day, but it's like also the who you have become by show day. Does that make sense? Because the journey of like actually executing a contest prep effectively, like, that changes you. Like, your mentality changes, obviously your physique changes, but like, you're able to push past limits that you never knew you were able to. So anyhow, so I was really wrestling with it, and I kept going back and forth, and I was like, okay, do I really want to spend like another like $3,000 to $4,000 on a show weekend, right? Because like, yeah, it would probably have only been like $2,000, but like, still, because you have your accommodations, you have your show registration, yeah, your show registration, you have your makeup, you pay to get that done, you have your hair, you pay to get that done, and like all these like other like little factors, right? And like everything adds up. So I was also wrestling with that because as much as like I would love to compete as many times as possible, like, not only is it like financially draining, it's like also mentally and like physically, right? Like, I work as a full-time personal trainer, and nutritionist, and I'm the assistant fitness manager at a corporate gym, and I online coach. So like my schedule is busy. However, the monetary return is not incredibly high. So I also like it has to be done in a reasonable way and on a budget, like where I can, right? Like do you want to like budget everywhere? Love this. There's a car in front of me and their license plate 777. I'm very big on like angel numbers. But anyhow, so God, I'm stuck behind a school bus now. That's cool. I'm not gonna get upset though. It's a good day. I'm gonna have a good day. So what was I saying? I want to do it like in a budget friendly way. Obviously, like where I can. Like I'm not gonna like find a budget coach. Like I have my coach Lacey. Like I've been with her for a year and a half now. Not leaving her. I love her. Like she's stuck with me. Like truly could not ask for a better coach. She's with um Taylor Moore. She like they own their coaching team together, which combined right after my show, like shortly after my show. I think it was in October they announced it. But you know, you can budget, you know, you might be able to get a discount on a suit. You still want to make sure that it fits, start falling apart, whatever. You do the protein DIY kit, which I prefer because you can control how many coats of tan you put on. And you're not like at the whim of the tan provider at the venue, or like if you hire like somebody privately, 'cause sometimes they have that. You're not at their whim. Makeup, like unless you have somebody that like can truly do show makeup, like I would not skip on that. Um, I loved my makeup. I hated my hair. Like I wish that I had just had Kay do my hair, but lessons were learned. I also learned that on stage, curls at this length probably are not the best for me. My hair is a little bit longer now. Realistically, I either should have put in extensions or I should have just gone straight. But now we know for my next season. So anyhow, financially, and with like the timeline to be competitive, to bring a better physique, I just didn't feel like that was possible. And that wasn't just the prep goggles. Like I went back and forth with my coach. I went back and forth with my friends. I went back and forth with my boyfriend, with my mom. Like I really wrestled with the decision. And at the end of the day, we all kind of determined that it was the best thing to do to pull out of prep. So fast forward, like literally the next day, I got the flu. I got the flu. I was out for just over a week from the gym, not just with training, but with training clients. Like I was so rough. And then I got back to training. I think I was back for maybe 4 weeks. And then I got walking pneumonia. And if you've had walking pneumonia, it's rough. And the symptoms, like the side effects, they don't go away after you're like done being contagious. So again, I was out from training clients for about a week. I was out from the gym for 6 weeks. So I went from training 4 to 5 days a week. I went from doing 600 calories on the Stairmaster every single day to doing nothing, getting back to training, right, for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And my food like didn't raise during that time. My food was still the same. The only thing that she added in was like one free meal week just to add some flexibility post show. And then I had 6 weeks where it took everything in me to just do my demonstrations with my clients, to spot them, to like that was it. Like that was where my energy was. My lungs like were not clear. Like they it was so rough. I like still have some remnants of it, which sucks. Like I can definitely feel it in my lungs. Like if I've done my cardio, usually like within like 30 minutes to an hour, like I definitely feel like some wheezing. Uh, and this is like months later. So, side effects are lasting. I guess that's like a thing that's going on right now. I have a couple of clients that they're nurses or like they're admins at a couple of clinics, and they said like it's bad. So, yes, during that time, I ended up putting on more body fat than I really wanted to, uh, and that was largely in part, largely. It's like opposite, right? That was largely due to the fact that I went from so much movement to nothing. Um, so now, in the last 6 weeks, we've pushed my food up, so that we have a good spot to pull down from. So I've been at about 2,000 calories for almost a month now. I have 190 grams of protein. Honestly, I, I can't remember what my carbs and my fats are. Uh, but I'm back on a meal plan. I'm not tracking my macros. We had some flexibility in there, during that where I ended up tracking my macros. Uh, yeah. So, um, now we are going to enter a cut this coming week. So that'll start next Wednesday. We're supposed to again start today. For reference, today is Wednesday. That's the day, February 5th, 2025. Uh, so my cut will start next Wednesday. It will be similar to a prep. Um, Probably not as intense until like towards the end. Um, So we're planning on running my cut through at least the end of May, if not mid-June. I would probably I would like to see me run it through the end of June, but it's ultimately going to be up to my coach and what she sees. Um, we have trip plans in June. We have a couple like smaller trips planned beforehand. Uh, I'll approach it the same way that I did last year. So crazy that it was that long ago now. Where I just made sure I had access to a gym, where I made sure I had my meal prep, my supplements, everything that I needed to succeed. So that's what's been going on with me. So I did get a little bit thicker, a little bit faster than I wanted to. Um, but now we're going to go into the cut, which I'm so excited for, so ready for. I am a little uncomfortable right now. So I don't like that. I don't like how I feel, but a lot of it was just out of my control. Uh, so now we're back. Now we're back to training. We're back to doing cardio. Yes, I got taken out by the flu for a couple days, because this like flu that's going around is just not just super fun. Um, but now I'm back and ready to rock and roll. Let's see if there's any other updates. Nothing like major. I've started taking on more like posing clients at the gym that I work at. Just like in person. I'm not charging for them. They're just, you know, just for funsies, right? Like I enjoy it. I love posing. It's amazing to see someone's physique and like be able to pose that and like manipulate it to highlight their best features and then to like see or like their strongest like poses and like sides and whatnot. That's kind of what I mean, like strongest like glute and whatever. Anyhow, um, and then to see their progress, like to see how far they've come since like the first session to like the most recent, that's pretty cool. Um, yeah. So today I actually have one posing client. She is an online client for me, but she comes to the gym. So I do her training and nutrition. Uh, and she's thinking about competing. She's not sure if she wants to do fit model or if she wants to do bikini, but she just wants to kind of see how those poses look and how they feel. So I'm going to put her through a posing session. I'm going to teach her just the basic bikini front pose. Each side works better for her. Transition, back pose, and then I'm going to teach her the fit model front pose, transition, back pose, and see like what she likes better. Um, at this point, she and I have kind of talked about it. I do think she would fit a little bit better into the fit model division. However, I think that if she gave herself like another year, she could be really competitive in bikini, if that makes sense. So, like, it really does depend on muscularity, and it also depends on like how hard somebody wants to push. So fit model, uh, you do have a little bit softer of physique. They don't want to see the striations. They don't want to see the tie-ins, but you still need to be fit. Uh, so, just different considerations there. So I'm excited about that. I can see, I think I have 4 or 5 sessions today. I know I had a cancellation. She's recovering from a small car accident. But I have Kay this morning, Kathy, I think I have Carla, Emily. I think I had one other person today. Today's my half day. Wednesdays are always my half days. So of those, I have the posing session at 1:30, and then I'm going to do my own workout, which I'm not going to like push super hard, but I need to get it in because I'm craving movement. So those are my updates. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, I did get not Botox, I got Zeman, the new filler, the new tox like in my forehead. So it's starting to kick in. I have done Dysport in the past and Botox. My body metabolizes Botox very fast. Dysport, it started to metabolize it faster. I have not gotten that since probably like April or May of 2023. So, part of, I know, like I said, that I was done with my video, but whatever. Part of my birthday present from my mom, because my birthday was this past. No, it wasn't this past. It was 2 weeks ago. Yes, 2 weeks ago. So part of the birthday present, there's a couple coming up on my left from my mom, was to get talks from her lady. So I decided to try the Zeman. I think it's Xeomin. So that had just come into the market in 2023, and the girl that I was going to, Lauren, she had recommended it when it comes in. It just wasn't available at their like clinic yet. So that is one that people have said is better for bodybuilders, especially because Botox metabolizes extremely fast. For whatever reason, in bodybuilders, Dysport responded a little bit better, but Zeman has shown to last, it's like 3 to 6 months. So like possibly even longer. And then there's a new one that just came out. But the girl that I just went to, Jenny, she doesn't have it in yet. She's going to see if she can get it in. If for whatever reason the Zeman does not last as long as we want it to. But I'm excited because it's already starting to kick in. Like I got it done on Friday, and my like forehead lines are fine, like they're starting to go away, which is such a good feeling because like you know how we all have those things that we're not as confident about, right? Like they're like the like 1 or 2 things that if we could change them we would. That's like one of those things. So like my forehead has been something that I have been so self-conscious about because like my wrinkles just looks like the fucking Grand Canyon. And I'm pretty sure I put that in a video before. But yeah. So now it's starting to kick in. I feel like it makes me look a little bit younger. Because I did just turn 32 and I feel very old. But I'm happy with it so far. So anyhow, that was a lot at once. If you're still watching, thank you. Thank you guys for watching my channel. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but I do plan on documenting this coming cut and the growth season after it before my 2026 season. So I'll catch up with you guys later. Yeah, this is gonna be like my re-intro video, so I'm not gonna add anything to this one.